for this year's USBC Intercollegiate Team Championships. From Babson Park, Florida, the Weber International University Warriors. From Chicago, Illinois, the Robert Morris University Eagles. From Wichita, Kansas, the Wichita State University Shockers. From Davenport, Iowa, St. Ambrose University Fighting Bees.
It comes down to how much you guys want it. All right, we're not even supposed to be here. So whatever we do this weekend, it's like a bonus. All right, but we can't be just happy to be here. That's my point. All right, so stay together, stay ahead of the transition, and watch the back end of the lane early. This is just like Miller time. Watch the back end of the lane. Okay, let's have some fun today. Stay loose. Stay ahead. If we have to move 2 arrows left during the first game, then we're going to do it. We're going to do whatever it takes to take care of this match right now. No hesitant shots. If I see a hesitant shot, you're just going to sit. We cannot be scared of the moment, all right? Go grab it. Take advantage of what we got here. Come on, boys. Let's go.
After the 24 Baker games, St. Ambrose would be the 9th seed out of the 16-team field. First round match in the best-of-7 match play would be against Notre Dame, Ohio, with St. Ambrose up 3 games to 1 and looking to put the first round past them with a strike from Nick Sirach in the 9th frame. Kyle Anderson would strike on the first ball in the 10th to close out the Falcons in 5 games and stay in the winner's bracket.
Round 2 of the winner's bracket of Nationals, guys, and we're here for a fucking reason.
Tomorrow morning.
We can do what we do, not anybody else. We worry about what we worry about. Stay loose, have fun. And if you need, stay on top of the transition. 2 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 1. Let's do this, gentlemen. Come on.
The second round matchup for the Fighting Bees would be against the Wichita State Shockers, the #1 seed in the tournament, and the 5th in the www.collegebowling.com polls, and the first game of the match would go to the Shockers. After splitting games 2 and 3, the 4th game would go down to the 9th and 10th frames. Wichita State would put the pressure on St. Ambrose by striking in the 9th. And needing a strike to keep pace with the Shockers, Nick Sirach would deliver. Shockers anchor and MVP of the tournament, Eric Goldbranson, would strike first in the 10th and put the pressure back on St. Ambrose. It was Anderson looking to answer for the Fighting Bees and would do so with a strike of his own. Now the lefty from Wichita State, looking to answer Anderson's strike, would be unable to do so as he goes high and only gets 8, leaving the door open for St. Ambrose. Anderson now would need 9 or better to even up the series.
Oh, good shot. Good shot.
And would get all 10 to fall and tied up the series at 2 games. The match would go to the 7th game, but the Bees would struggle with a 7-pin from Jack Urban. And then a couple of frames later, a split would give the Shockers a commanding lead as they would start the 7th game strong with 4 out of 5 strikes to pull away from the Fighting Bees and win the match. With the loss, the Fighting Bees dropped to the losers bracket.
We'll get off to a good start like we have been. Okay, we know we need to get our feet left and our break points right. And then we'll just make a 2-1 every game for sure. These guys are a little bit right of us, so we should have a little bounce. We just have to keep moving in and sending it right like we have been. Let's get off to a good start. Stay loose, have fun, guys.
The 3rd round matchup would be against Calumet College, St. Joseph's. And it would be Zarak that would get the Bees striking early and often. Anderson would shut the door as St. Ambrose beats the Crimson Wave in 6 games.
All we have to do is take it 1 match at a time, all right? 1 match at a time. That's all I want, and then 1 shot at a time. But why not us? You know, we're down to 8 teams. It can be us now. All right, let's stay together, stay ahead of the transition, and have fun.
First game against Morehead State University, 3rd-ranked team in the country. It would be a back-and-forth game, but Brian Thompson would get the Bees going in the 9th frame. That would put the pressure on Morehead State.
That's what I'm talking about. Answer the bell, guys. Good work.
But their anchor would answer, sending pins across the deck and leaving the pressure back on Anderson to keep the advantage in St. Ambrose's favor. Anderson would send all 10 back and would get St. Ambrose pumped up with a chance to answer. The anchor from Morehead State would leave a 7-pin and St. Ambrose would win game 1. We move ahead to game 6 with St. Ambrose up 3 games to 2. Morehead State would strike, but Thompson would need to strike to win the match for St. Ambrose.
How good is that?
With momentum on their side, Urban would strike to lead off the match and get the Bees going.
That's a good shot.
Later in the first game, Evan Olson would put all 10 in the back of the pit and help give St. Ambrose the early 1-0 advantage. After going up in the series 3-1, the Fighting Bees couldn't hold back the Eagles as they would find a way to rally and win the next 2 games to force a Game 7 with a Doug Kent strike. In the 7th game, the Bees would try and find a way to stop the Eagles of Robert Morris University and would find another strike from Anderson in the 9th.
That's what I'm talking about.
But Rookie of the Year and Player of the Year, Marshall Kent, would answer with a strike of his own and forcing Brian Thompson to double in the 10th.
Oh, just skip.